Hello everybody, welcome back, and I am TheChornick, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about Pokemon XYZ number 20? Episode 20 already? Boy, this is crazy. But anyway, it's episode 20, and this, I guess, marks the end of Serena's journey? Her goal? Does it? What does it mean for the future? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we will discuss that in this video, as this is a review. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's dive right into it. Now, we're going to talk about a little bit about the episode, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the future of Serena. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got some things to talk about now, don't we? Now, the first off, we have the start of the episode where, Serena faces off against Shauna and Jessie, and to be honest, Shauna did a suckish job. I think hers was just kind of pretty much a repeat, and they kind of slacked off with her performance. I don't think they did well, and I don't think Shauna really did well in her performance. She just didn't look Cow's Queen material. She just looked kind of crappy. She just kind of looked like she was like the same at all times, and so I don't think she really progressed anywhere. But Jessie, however, had an amazing performance. I thought I have to give credit to Jessie for her performance, though. Like that leech seed, like that was completely unexpected, and that was like really impressive, to be honest. So the fact that the writers did that for her, and the fact that Jessie had a great performance like that, and proved that Jessie deserves to be there, that I thought that was impressive. That was awesome, and like I'm glad that they handled it great in that regard, and kudos to Jessie. Great for Jessie. Plus Jessie, even though she lost and Shauna lost and Serena won that round, Jessie even took it okay, I guess. She didn't really cry or extremely upset about it. She kind of just laughed at the fact, but then she kind of moved on. So in terms of Team Rocket, even the fact that they even handled Team Rocket well in this episode made this episode even that much better. So obviously I put already this episode at like a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 episode, because it was a really, really good episode. The fact that they even had Team Rocket have a good role within this episode even made it even better, even more so. So anyway, so that was pretty cool for Jessie, but Shauna, not so much. Now, Serena's performances were pretty spectacular. I think they handled those really well. Not just the one against Aria, but also against Jessie and Shauna. They handled both of them and had both of the performances that she had be spectacular in their own way. Have their little oomph moments, their little pizzazz moments in both of them, such as Serena using Sylveon's Fairy Wind to fly up and then come down on her hand like a handstand. That was great moment for the first one, and then the next one where she had Sylveon use Fairy Wind again, but then had the rest of her Pokemon using attacks within that Fairy Wind to make it like a flower bloom out of the Fairy Wind. So like that was pretty darn freaking epic, and so they handled both moments fantastically. And so obviously when Serena came down on her hand, she, it looked like a perfect finish, but then all of a sudden she started slipping, and it's because like her hand, like her wrist, like I don't know if she broke her wrist or if she strained a muscle in her wrist or something, but when she took her glove off afterwards, after the performance, it was like really red and bruised up. So I don't know exactly what happened to her wrist at that moment, but it just got injured, I guess. Her wrist got injured. How about I just say that? But yeah, so she almost failed. She almost collapsed. But Sylveon, being the MVP, wrapped around Serena with ribbons and saved her and landed her on her feet. So that was a nice save by Sylveon. Good job, Sylveon. You get a extra bonus point for that. But yeah, that blew it away. Serena obviously showed that she definitely deserved to win that. Even though Jessie did kind of blow out of the water with her own move with the Leech Seed. But Serena kind of topped it with that, landing on her handstand. So that was pretty darn epic and sweet. And then the next moment we see Yashio wrap up Serena's hand and talk to her for a moment about, the performance that they're going to have. Does Serena have what it takes to be Cow's Queen? And Yashio starts saying stuff within Serena that, obviously represents what she saw in Aria. And it just got pretty intense at that moment. I'm like, oh god, here it comes, here it goes. And we get to the actual performance, the battle between Serena and Aria, their performance battle. and Serena has a great performance, fantastic performance. The flower, like that topped it for me. I loved it. But what I was really disappointed in was Aria's performance. I was actually extremely disappointed in hers because half of it was in off-screen land. It was like not even shown, and the other half that was shown, it looked like trash. I mean, it was garbage. It was like it was not even that good. It was like Shauna material. It was like even Shauna might have done better too. Like it didn't even look that good. Like I don't even know how to explain it. She still won, even though Serena's was definitely better. I don't know if it's just because the mass majority of the fans just like Aria better, and that she's currently the Chaos Queen. They want her to stay that way. That's the only explanation I could come up with. You know, I guess people just want her to stay Chaos Queen. I don't know. But I thought, honestly, that Serena did a better job. And so, just after the performance, Serena and Yashio, they talk for a while about Serena's future, and basically Yashio actually offers Serena to be her protege, her protege, her protege, you know what I'm saying, her student. And because Yashio sees a lot in Serena, and so this was a huge moment, huge, like, oh, this could be the future for Serena. I think it is going to be. I think that's going to be the reason why Serena's going to leave at the end of the series. It gives a reason for why she would leave. Is to go train under Yashio, or under Palermo. I don't even know her other name. But so that's pretty significant, and I think that's what we now know that what she's gonna do after she finishes her journey with Ash. But yeah, at the moment, Serena denied the request, and she said that she wanted to continue traveling with her friends, with Ash and Clement and Bonnie and the rest of the Pokemon, because it's helped her develop. And she wants to continue traveling with them. And so Yashio was like, okay, but once you're done, once you think you're ready to come, train with me and all, like, give me a call. And so Serena was really appreciative of that. And Yashio handed her a card, I'm guessing as a calling card to like go contact her when she's ready to go see her again, and discuss, the future of Serena and all that. So I think this episode in a whole, even though Serena lost, and I think it was a bullcrap way she lost, because Aria, whatever her name is, she had a trashy performance, in my opinion, because half of it wasn't even shown, and the other half just wasn't really that good. She just like flew around and jumped around, and that, ugh, you know what I'm saying? So like Serena, I just thought probably should have won based upon the performance alone, but I guess in the situation context, it would have kind of been too soon. Maybe we'd see her face Aria later, maybe in the next season or some flashback in the future. I don't know, but we hopefully will see something where she finally becomes Chaos Queen eventually. And it looks like Serena has kind of a good ending, especially with Yashio handing her the card, like wanting her to be her student, and I think that was a pretty significant moment. And Serena was pretty happy about that. And so this pretty much looks truly like the reason why Serena's gonna leave later on. I don't think she's gonna move on with Ash, sadly. But it's been real, Serena. It's been it's been real. But yeah. So what do you guys think? Do you think this was a significant ending for Serena? Did you really enjoy this episode? What do you rank it? What is your rating for it? Do you really hope that there's some other ending in the future? Do you think that Serena still has things, left to go? Do you think she is, in, some unfinished business to still go through in the future? Please post in the comment section below. Make your own discussion. Make your own prediction. Your theories, boy. But anyway, then we had later in the episode, towards the end, the ending of the episode was pretty darn significant overall, and topping it off. We had, Jessie and, Team Rocket crying and being happy for her, and that was a pretty cute moment. Then we had, Miette tell Serena to make progress with Ash, and that was a cute little more shipping moment. And then we obviously had that significant Ash and Serena being alone together at the very end of the episode, talking about Serena's future, and Ash basically asked Serena if she's looking forward to her next performance, and she's like, yeah, kind of. And then he's like, well, I always look for the next battle. I'm kind of like that, in which I always look for the next one. I don't care, like, you know, I may have lost the previous one, but I always look forward to the next one, because that's what really matters, and I can't dwell on, you know, the past. And Serena kind of compliments him on this, and he also asks about a wrist, I believe. And that's pretty much what their discussion was when they were alone together there. But that was a pretty cute moment. That was a pretty nice moment that Ash went and talked to her about that. But now it's all Ash now. Now that Serena's journey's over, it's Ash who's taken the scene. He's taken, you know, the show. He's taken the spotlight. And he's facing Alon, Shoda. That whole trailer came out about what's coming up in the future. He still has to take on Wolfric and the entire freaking league. Oh my gosh, like, you know, I think it's all Ash now. And maybe Bonnie. I don't know if Bonnie really had a goal. I don't think she ever was going to have a goal, but maybe, I don't know, next episode, you know, the Clement getting married thing. I don't know if that's a thing. But anyway, guys, I love you all. Can't wait to see you next episode. Love you all in this awesome episode. Peace out. Thank you very much.